It's the new year and time for new resolutions. Or if you're like me, circling back to last year's resolutions that I didn't quite get to. But this year is going to be different. I'm going to sit down and attack them all right now. Okay, here we go. First resolution, maintain inbox 0. 1,342 emails. Okay, maybe let's start with inbox 100 for now. Next up, be environmentally conscious. All right, well, I didn't drive into the office today, so I'm basically the Greta Thunberg of working from home.
How dare you!
All right, last one. Get a six-pack. Maybe next year. Welcome back to Insurtube. This week, we look at underwriting carbon and a new AI that will answer all your burning questions. Here are your Insure News stories of the week. One area of the industry that's also made an environment-themed resolution: underwriting. Behemoth reinsurer Munich Re announced it's just saying no to the carbon-based economy by stating that it aims to play its part in meeting the targets of the Paris Climate Agreement. In April 2023, Munich Re will no longer invest in or insure contracts or projects related to oil. And it's not just Munich Re. Swiss Re and Allianz are taking similar steps. These changes have been well received by climate activists. Some economists, however, warn that reducing supply combined with the increasing demand will increase prices and disproportionately impact developing economies. So will other insurers follow suit, or will they suddenly have an influx of new oil-related business? Oil execs across the globe can be heard whispering, the second one. Come on, insurance policy. And the hottest tech of the moment? Chat GPT, which is one of those things that just kind of arrived. First, we hear nothing about it. Then it's everywhere, almost like some clever AI bot planted it on all our social media feeds. Oh, wait. GPT has been around since 2017. Chat GPT is a platform built for conversation and chatbot applications. When I interviewed Chat GPT for this episode, it described itself as a virtual assistant trained to help answer questions and provide information on a wide variety of topics. It also specifically stated that it does not have thoughts or feelings.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
The lady doth protest too much.
This conversation can serve no purpose anymore. Goodbye.
The applications for ChatGPT are seemingly endless. Some say it might replace human interaction and human jobs. Others believe it could replace Google search overnight. But ChatGPT isn't just another flavor of Google. Mainly, it doesn't scrape data. Instead, it uses training data. So hopefully every byte of that training data was completely unbiased and accurate. But it's not just Google that is a bit concerned about the potential ramifications of ChatGPT. There are more nefarious use cases floating around as well. Many are worried about the cyber implications, including better, more convincing phishing emails or malware programs. Pretty scary considering 80% of businesses lack cybercrime insurance. Ideas being floated to help businesses contend with new threats include adding prevention and detection controls at their chatbots' environmental and application layers, or immutable watermarking to help users spot fakes. Clearly, IT teams have their work cut out for them.
I think you know what the problem is just as well as I do.
Also, Chat GPT is just flat out wrong sometimes. The best part? It is very convincing when it's wrong. I've seen cases where it is wildly incorrect despite having a lengthy, seemingly robust answer, complete with citations.
The 9000 series is the most reliable computer ever made. No 9000 computer has ever made a mistake or distorted information.
They call these hallucinations, which I love. Next time I mess up, I'm just gonna say, "Oop, sorry about that hallucination, my bad." What's your take on Chat GPT? Revolutionary tech, hype, or somewhere in between? If you're feeling sassy, ask Chat GPT what it thinks and share your answers with us.
This mission is too important for me to allow you to jeopardize it.
Now let's hop over to our guest for today. Dave Terné is an FCAS actuary and founder of emergingally.com, a website designed to help people along their allyship journey. Dave has written diversity strategies and is the former chair of the CAS SOA Diversity Committee and currently a strategic partner in SANA, South Asian Network of Actuaries. Welcome, Dave.
Thank you very much.
First up is Say What, where we share a quote from the industry to get your reaction. Today's quote is from Tina Newsom-Lee of Travelers, who posted, "It's common to see family and friends in the industry generation after generation. This blessing is also the curse, why it's so hard to diversify and be inclusive, especially at the top. A recent congressional study reported disappointing improvement in DE&I in our industry. In 2021, the budget allocated was up about 13% from 2017, yet little change. Without accountability measures, will we achieve meaningful progress?" So Dave, what are your thoughts on the insurance industry's generational tendency that Tina mentions? How do we open up the industry and achieve meaningful progress?
As we start to build things out, I think we have to look at things from an inclusion standpoint foundationally, as opposed to a pipeline diversity standpoint. Because as soon as you bring somebody in, they're going to leave. You know, no one's going to stay where they don't feel wanted and accepted. And so that's really one step. And another step is just, as I mentioned, employee resource groups, I think, are just a huge deal, and funding them and really supporting them both with a budget, but also with, again, that senior leadership perspective.
Such an important focus for the organizations across our industry. Thanks, Dave. And that brings us to our last segment, Who's Your GOAT? Where you get the chance to share a bit about a leader in the industry who inspired you or in some way helped shape your career. So who is your greatest of all time, Dave?
I've been very fortunate. I've had a couple, but I'm going to go with Diana Curry. She was the chief actuary at General Accident when I was a young kid, basically coming out of college, and was the only female chief actuary that I knew of in the P&C space. And I just loved how she handled things. And I always go back to, boy, how did Diana handle that? Okay, all right. I thought and still think she was an amazing leader.
Wow, truly an inspiring leader. Thanks so much, Dave, for sharing a bit about your GOAT and your perspective on DE&I in the insurance industry. And thanks to everyone at home who took the time to tune in for some insurance news and conversation. Follow Insuretube on LinkedIn and subscribe on YouTube to catch new episodes every other Monday at noon Eastern. See you soon.